So, this talented entrepreneur with two books in her pocket is the beautiful, talented Lala B. Because, baby, we got some shit to talk about. Baby,
I see.
my dear Fredericks. It's the Fredericks for me.
Oh yeah, they wild.
Okay, we gonna start with the first book I read. Lala B. I married my dead cousin's husband. Sapphire and Hayes, aka Hezekiel, aka Hayes. What? Just tell me. I'm gonna play with this here while you tell me this. What made you right? What possessed you? Inquiry minds want to know.
In all honesty, it kind of stems from me and my cousin, who the book was dedicated to. Me and her used to be with some foolishness at all times, and there was a few cousins that we did not like. I will put it like that. That we get along with quite often. So, hey, one of them, her boyfriend at the particular time, my cousin actually liked, and she kind of stole the boyfriend from her at that point in time. So nobody knew anything at that particular time because thankfully the other cousin, for the love of everything holy, she finally had moved away. But she didn't know. But yes, Lil' Cuz had done stole her boyfriend, and that's why he did not talk to her once she moved on. Now, of course, she didn't pass, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to put a little spin on it to make it a little bit more extra, get a little more for the book purposes, and that's why I turned into that. Me and my cousin was always with the best. That's my baby. I miss her.
What was going on at the reception is what I want to know. You're frozen. What happened at the reception? What made y'all write that at the reception?
Well, that was me and my messy foolishness. I don't know. I was just like, you know what? Do they really have to wait till they get to the room? So I was like, no, why not? We could have started right here in the middle of everything. The kids already gone home, so is the parents. We could have cut up.
And everybody's with the shenanigans.
Everybody was with the shenanigans. They was like, oh wait, this is our type of party. I thought we were going to behave ourselves tonight. No, we don't have to.
Because I was going to ask you, is that a lived experience?
Not on that grand of a scale.
You fuck me all the time.
I had an ex and he just didn't care. Whenever he wanted me, he was go get it. And the way he made me feel, I was with it too. I was like, all right, bet. As long as we don't get caught, that's all I'm worried about. I had my wild days. I tell my kids, y'all didn't come by here. Y'all didn't get here by circumstance. It wasn't, y'all wasn't dropped off by a seagull. I'm sorry.
Your mama was outside.
She was outside. It was.
I'm dead. So then let's talk about your first release. That's your first release, Love Unapologetic, right?
Love Unconventional. Yep.
Love. What? Okay, what made you write Polly? What made you say, okay, I'm just everybody couldn't get it in this family?
I've slightly been interested in that type of life for quite some time. I was in a similar situation in my younger days. But it was a little bit different. It was boy, two girls. And I was like, you know what? It's always wanting to be two women. what if I wanted another man instead of another woman? I mean, now granted, I go both ways. It doesn't matter. But I just was like, listen, I want to taste that type of rainbow. I want to go over to the other side. So I was like, you know what? Why not write it until it
It
decides to land in
has.
my lap?
So, are you manifesting some things?
I mean, my books manifest any of my craziest damn dreams.
So, the first book follows, is it Lamira?
Lemira, yes.
Lamira. She's the queen.
That's Queen Bee. She is majorly based off of me.
Her best friend is Dean.
Yep.
And Dean has two brothers. Well, he has a whole bunch of brothers, but he has two brothers that is specifically interested in Lamira.
On her like white on rice.
Montavious, who wait a minute. So how you gonna break in that lady house with your spinning bag? How you
Well,
break in that lady house with your spinning bag? Put it up in the bathroom. Do it to her. And she fall in love.
I mean, she was already with the foolishness. Let's be real. When it comes
We
to
said
Lemira,
she went all there.
yeah, she was. Lemira's never been all there. She's always been a little off. She's always been the weird one in the bunch. Which, like I said, she's pretty much based on me for the most part, and that's how I've always been. I've been the weird one out the bunch majority of my life. So I was like, you know what? Why not just go and be extra weird in this book and just give her whatever the hell she wants? The wildest
So
freaking dream.
she got her husband. She got her best friend's husband. I mean, her best friend's brother,
Yep, both of them.
and both of them. But and they all cool with it. It's a whole relationship.
Everybody copacetic because you got to remember, Montavious is not all there like medically.
None of them is all there.
No, touch it. You know, he's not in touch with his emotions like the other two are. If you pay attention, and Jackson kept on to emotional.
You're in and out. Hold on 1 second. Can you see me?
I think everybody was born up. They're just crazy.
Huh?
We good?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Now I got you back. Because you was gone. Are y'all can y'all see her good?
Okay.
Okay,
Everybody
now
can see
my
me?
Tavis.
We good.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
So what
Tavis
happened with okay, my Tavis feelings.
yeah, Montavious don't know how to process emotions properly. He has had to learn different emotions. He is the clinical psychopath in a sense. Emotions don't register to him. He has to be taught how to check on certain stuff. But Jax, on the other hand, he's a little bit more emotionally inclined. He actually feels his. He knows how to process them. So that's why their dynamic with the three of them works. Because Jax goes ahead and handles when she gets emotional. Montavious is on everything else. And that's why they get along.
And that worked for him. They was like, well, I mean, you my brother. We not letting no tail come between us, but also make sure she good. Because I know I can't do it.
I can't catch it, and I don't know how to go ahead and soothe that emotion out of her because I don't know what it is. I've never felt it before. Jackson, on the other hand, he knows. So he lets Jax handle the emotional part, and he handles everything else. I'm going to put you guys on my file. Hold on. Because this seems to be going in and out. I don't know why I decided to put it on my data. There we go. We good now?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I switched to Wi-Fi.
So we're getting a book too
Yes, I actually
in a
just
couple of
finished.
days.
Yep, I just finished it. If you guys are in here and you're on the ARC list, y'all should already have your books. I will send you a copy. Just send me your email. Your email. Because ARCs have already gone.
Oh,
But if you
well,
think the dynamic is about to get crazier, I will let you know that.
so what's amazing to me is that Dean and Mira never really had that relationship. They flirted with one another, but at the kitchen table, everybody was feasting.
It was a
that's
no holds
that's
barred
the
at that point.
most politically way I can say it. Everybody was feasting on Mira, including the
Dean's
girls.
girl. Yep, Dean's girl.
She didn't know that she was trying to come out her shell, and Mira helped her come out her shell. So everybody just did
Everybody
it.
is happy. We gonna put it like that.
And her cousin was jealous because
Oh
everybody
Lord.
flocked to her crazy.
She was jealous really for no reason whatsoever. Do you remember?
Exactly.
Because Mira did not have the easiest life. She has been beaten by men. She has been on the other end of, unfortunately, being SA'd. And that's part of the reason her brain cells is not functioning properly. Because she's just been through too
Right.
much crap. But the cousin has lived a happy life with her father. No problems. Always been in the same household. Everything. But for whatever reason, she is just jealous of Mira. And I guess really and truly it boils down to because Mira's just free. After everything she's been through, she decided to just let go. And she's
And,
going to
and
be
if you want to be free, then be free, bitch. That's
exactly
what I want to say. Be free, bitch.
like nobody was holding her back. None whatsoever. But she was holding herself back. And unfortunately she had to find the upper room. Hi, hi Trisha. But yeah, she ended up making herself meet the upper room because she just didn't want to act right.
Okay. So if y'all have not read Love Unconventional, and if y'all have not read I Married My Dead Cousin's Husband, and y'all like a little mess in the family drama, this might be a good book, or two books for y'all to read. And book two, To Love Unconventional, is
Yep.
that Love Unapologetic?
Yes.
And that book is coming out on what day?
That is on the 14th.
Hmm. I'm just saying.
We still have pre-orders open. If you want to go get your physical copies, go ahead. But if you're on that ARC list, your book dropped about an hour and a half ago in your email.
And there you have it. Okay. So as a new author, I'm sure your nerves, everything was all over the place releasing your first book. When you first picked up your first physical copy of your book and you just saw it and you just held it in your hands, what was your thoughts?
I had to go in my room and close the door for a minute because I literally cried. I have been writing since elementary school. I've started doing actual full on stories back in middle school. I literally have an old notebook of mafia romances that I wrote back in middle school with my cousin. We used to sit on the porch and just chill out. And just used to write. And to see mine actually come into a physical copy, it took me a minute. It really took me a minute. I had to sit in there in the room, close the door. I was like, listen, leave me alone right now.
Was it joy? Was it just like, bitch, what are you doing? What was it?
It was overwhelming joy. And it was peace for me at the same time because it was like, I finally did it. I actually did it. I didn't let anything stop me. I didn't let my second guessing because that imposter syndrome does kick in every now and then. I didn't let it win.
and I went ahead and published it. For
Wow. What
me,
made
that
you
was
decide to publish?
something kept nagging at me. So I'm a very intuition person. I listen to my intuition. I listen to my gut feelings. If something keeps nagging at me to do something, I'm gonna do it. Because it's like, okay, so God, I hear you. I'm listening. You nagging me for a reason. So let me just go ahead and stop being scary and push on through it. And that's what happened. It was just a nag. And then I did talk to a few of my favorite authors. Winter Time is one of them. And she was like, listen, if you feel like you have a good story and it's just something that you just want to write, go ahead and release it. And I was like, you know what? Hearing that from her was that extra kick in my butt, was like, you know what? Go ahead and do it. It's time to do it. Just let it. Even if nobody likes it, you actually did what you set out to do. You published your first book.
Wow. From your first book to now publishing book three, what have you learned about the process, yourself, just the journey?
When it comes to the what I've learned on this journey, like business minded has always been me. I went to school for business and had a previous business before this that I ran. So the business side I was okay with. Just figuring out the marketing and making sure you posted in this and that and the third. That was fine. It was the things that I really had to learn was the whole ISBN, the Amazon culture that they have built for authors that is not really meant for authors. And just getting my mind wrapped around, okay, listen, it's just another numbers game when it comes to working with that Amazon part. You'll get it figured out. And then speaking with, once again with other authors, they taught me other things as far as with working with other programs to get the books out. And it's just learning where to publish the books, getting the proper codes and things for that for the book, so you know that hey, at the end of the day, you own it. You might have written it, but when you get it out there, you have to make sure you own it
Right.
in the book world sense. And those copyrights and ISBNs and all those things have definitely been, whew, they've been giving your girl a run for her money with a headache. I will say
Right.
that. But I know at the end of the day, it's something that I got to do and I'll get it done no matter what. Because I'm falling in love with doing this.
Wow. Wow.
Like, I've
So,
really found my happy space.
what have you learned about yourself through during this process?
Me, it's, I guess I've always been a little too in tune with myself. Some people may say, because I block out others. I've learned to block out other people's energy over the years because I did have an issue growing up with taking on people's energy and not realizing it and being angry for
Right.
no damn reason. Now I know, like, okay, hey, you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Go ahead, get your crystals, get your yoga mat, go and sit down, go
Right.
get your stretches out, relax your mind. If you need your bottle of wine, go ahead and do it. It's okay.
Right.
Because unfortunately, I grew up around. It was like, oh, if you need a bottle of wine, this, that, and the third to calm your nerves, something wrong. No, it ain't. It's just me romanticizing my calm for me, my
Right.
self care in my way. And that's what even writing the books have taught me to continue to do on a regular basis to make sure that I continue to romanticize my self care because it makes me even more calm and at peace when I do it that way.
Right. What has your experience taught you now that you're published?
It has taught me to, as per usual, got to keep your circle kind of small. Pay
Yes.
attention to who you are associating with. Definitely pay attention to and learn more, read more on what you have to do, the next steps when it comes to getting these books to where they need to be. I've always been a researcher, But I feel like when I did write the first book, I researched, but not as much as I should have. And I definitely have gotten myself back into, okay, listen, if we got to take a couple days, a couple hours, or even a couple days to do some research on backgrounds on certain stuff, like the BDSM world is something that I am into quite a bit. And I was like, you know what, I want to do more research on that to continue to learn, but I also want to take a writing class to help when it comes to different verbiage in the book and visit different places so I can actually get those lingos
Right.
from different cities, because I do want to branch out from just the South eventually for my
Right.
characters. Because right now, yeah, everybody's gonna be in the South. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's go from Alabama, Georgia, and Florida. I know those like the back of my hand because I grew up there. But I do want to branch out and actually visit other places to get those experiences with those people to see exactly how the lingo really works. Because
Right.
TV only show you so much. TV for me shows you that fluff side of it.
Very
I
much
want to get the
love.
real. I want to get the real of how we living in Chicago, how we living in Michigan, and all those other places. Because your girl has not been on a plane before. I've never traveled, so it's actually opening up doors also for me to get to those different places.
I love it. I love that. Which character do you best identify with?
Oh, it has to be Lamira. Sapphire a little bit only, and it's only a little bit with Sapphire, but with Lamira, she is me through and through. I am definitely a techie. I'm getting ready to graduate next month with my cybersecurity certificate. So technology is all within me. It's not just the books, but deep down, a lot of the stuff that Lamira had been through is some things that I've been through.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Um, what's the best advice that you received on your author journey?
Be completely me and just write whatever I feel.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be some people who may not like the story. That's always going to happen. But staying true to myself, yeah, that was the best one. Absolutely.
I love that. Um, with why is it important for Black voices to put their thoughts and opinions and stories into literature, into books? Why is that important for you?
That is a serious one for me because growing up where I grew up, yeah, but we was around black folks quite a bit. But I grew up in Miami, Florida. If you don't know how Miami is, it's a lot. It's blended. It's a melting pot, but there's a certain demographic that takes over everything. And unfortunately, it also took over how we were schooled.
Yeah.
And in those books, the only representation that we had was being slaves.
Ooh.
I ain't want to read that. I didn't. I understand our story and where we came from. I
Yeah.
get it. But that ain't where we have always been. And that ain't where we at right now. So I was so over it. But when I found a few other authors, I was like, okay, I don't mind the drama. I'm good with it because it's real life.
Hmm.
Like it's no matter where we go, it's gonna be some form of drama in our lives. It just depends on how we handle it.
Right.
And I love to see us in these books happy. Yeah, we get in some drama every now and then, but we handle it as adults.
Right.
We get a little out of hand sometimes and do a little crazy. I'm okay with that. But it's us truly. It's not us picking cotton and all that other extra mess.
I think that sometimes the other side or people of other cultures and races don't understand that that's not the gist of the Black experience. That's
Exactly.
part of our lives. That's part of our history. But that's not something that we always don't want to focus on. Everything does not have to be historically about being a servitude involuntarily,
Yeah.
to
Emphasis.
another race, and being taken from your land involuntarily. We already know the story. We've been there. We've done that. Now,
A
maybe
lot of
some of
people
our
in the country
youngsters need
do.
to learn it, but I'm talking about the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70-year-olds, the 80-year-olds. We know the story.
All of it.
We live the story. It may not have been picking cotton, but we still at somebody's plantation.
Tell me about it. Like in some form of way, it has always been that particular way because we all got to keep it real. Ain't none of us have passports back in the day to go get no white stuff. So who else was doing it? No,
We don't charter no planes. I mean, we don't have no
none of that.
planes. We might have a plane now, but we don't have like major airlines, and we didn't have any of that stuff. We didn't
No,
make the pew pews. They
at
were
all.
dropped off into our area because they wanted us to unalive ourselves.
And
And then
keep
when
the
we
cycle
changed, right?
of everything going. They're
So
ready.
let's be clear about the thing. Stop trying to spin the narrative like we are the most ignorant people on earth. It's ignorant people all over, whether they black, white, purple, green, or yellow. There are
Every
ignorant
state.
people everywhere.
We have ignorant people at some of the highest paying jobs. So it's
Because I be
unfortunately.
wondering about stuff at work.
Listen, I used to want that stuff at work too until I
You're like,
became
how
full
did you
time.
get here? So, but then I realized, you know,
Everybody has. I got to the point where you know what, in my mind, everybody has their own path. I'm just gonna get on mine and focus on that one.
exactly.
I ain't gonna worry about how you got here because it ain't gonna do it but make me mad.
So I'm gonna segue into this. With the current political climate, are you worried about the state of Black literature?
I am. I really am. Because we've already seen the different laws that they're trying to pass down, and certain books are already missing. Like and especially in Florida. And it's another reason that I left. There are so many black books that are banned, and it's nothing negative in the books at all, at least not for us. It's not. It's truth telling in those books. And some of them don't even talk about the past. Some of them are literally just telling us how to better ourselves and be smarter in ways that we go about things. And they're banned in Florida. It's literally a list of over 500 books from black authors. And when I saw that list, I wanted to cry.
Wow.
And I'm just hoping and praying that something happens that will end this foolishness so we can get back to being, well, I won't even say get back to being at least some semblance of respect going around because it's never been full.
Never. I just want to get to some semblance of being the great country that we could be. And we
Exactly.
cannot be a great country if we are belittling people. We cannot be a great country if we are taking away people's right and banning people. And you're always judging people based on the color of their skin, not the content of their character.
Or where they
Um,
came from, where they were born. Like, yeah,
you want to
it's
take away education. You want to take away someone's right to just exist. You want to, what did Wig say? He wants the governor of California to be arrested because he ran for governor. That's not a crime.
at all.
He was
But he
voted
ran.
in.
But you know, yes, he ran for governor. He's not somebody who he can keep in his pocket. That's all it was.
But the thing is, if that's going to be the crime, shouldn't you stand the same?
Show should.
Nobody, no, I'm just saying. You
Mm,
sound foolish, sir.
very.
Um, and I'm back. Scene on my back.
We back. It's okay. We gotta look. Listen, it
And I'm
happens.
back.
It's okay. It is okay.
And I'm back.
Because Lord knows I have to kind of center myself sometimes. I don't even watch the news that often. Like I'll go through little clippets. I have certain websites that I get real information from, not the lies that they try to tell us all the time. And that's about it. And I don't even check those every day.
I can't.
Mm-mm.
Um, with social media being the powerhouse that it is, how has it helped and harmed your brand?
Well, I haven't seen it harm it as of yet. Lord, keep it that way. But it definitely has helped. But like I said, my major being business and having the previous business that I had to market on social media at all times. Now it has been challenging because I'm an introvert. I am. You can catch me at home 98% of the time, unless it's at a
Right.
grocery store that I got to go to. And talking to people in crowds has never been my thing either. Even though I've had to take speech classes, it's just, but it's a necessity. It's nothing. It's something we can't get over from. It's the world that we live in. Everything is on social media. You just have to find a way that it works for you and use it to your best ability.
Absolutely.
And that's the way I keep it in my mind. Like, listen, hey, you don't have to be on it 24/7 to make it work for you the way that it needs to work for you.
Absolutely.
That's why
Absolutely.
learning when the times to post and all that type of stuff is as tedious as it may be. It's the best thing to do. So then you keep for me, it keeps me from getting overwhelmed. Because that's part of the problem I had in my previous business. I was trying to post so much to stay relevant and in everybody's faces and didn't realize that I was hurting myself in the process
Right.
because I was just draining and putting too much energy out there.
You have to find a happy medium
Yes.
with social media. I don't think you have to post 17 times a day. Me personally, I don't think that. I know that the algorithm and all of this, I'm not going to make it seem like I understand the algorithm because it changes so often. But you have to make sure that you communicate with your readers. You don't have to do it every day, but you do have to do it monthly. So there's
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, I
Um,
kind of built my routine around it. Yeah, I don't go past 1 or 2 times a day because I'm like, listen, and it's always something that I pick. I try to pick a video where yes, my face is there or something with the book is there, and I try to do something funny, just to
right.
lighten the mood, keep it pushing, so it doesn't get like
But that's part of your brand.
that's
It's
me.
trying to keep it light, but keep it fun. And these are the books that we're
Yes.
talking about. So that's part of your branding. That's called branding, you know. So don't lose that.
Oh no, that is me. Like after learning after that my whole burnout, like I literally had a depression moment because I got burnt out so bad in my previous business, and that's why I had to close it down. Because I just was doing, I felt like I was just doing way too much. Well, I didn't realize it, but I was doing it, and then I realized I was like, "Wait, girl, you're doing too much. That's why you so out of it. Like, yeah, calm your nerves." And then just writing, doing the whole writing thing is already a peaceful thing for me, and learning that okay, you can be in people's face without having to do it all day every day.
Exactly.
And my page has definitely shown me that I can because I literally have grown from 500 followers when I first started. That finally hit 1,000 followers a couple of weeks ago
Wow.
within just a few months. And I'm like, hey, listen, as long as I see growth, we good.
Yeah.
That's all I'm looking for.
But
It
are you
don't
seeing it in the results in people reading your books?
in half. I hit my goal. Well, actually, I surpassed my goal for pages read last month. My goal was 10,000. I end up hitting at about 12.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean, well, this month I've already checked it. I'm like, wait, we only 9 days in, and I'm at 8,000 pages read. Y'all is showing out for me. I greatly appreciate y'all. I am working to give y'all everything that y'all gonna want in these crazy books. Just please read the trigger warnings.
Because I was going to ask that too. So that's one of my questions. Trigger warnings. Love. Do you feel like they are necessary?
In today's climate, unfortunately, it is because a lot of people are sensitive to a lot of stuff. And in all honesty, yeah, you can be triggered. I have been triggered before, and without even realizing it, I got triggered. So I was like, wait, you know what? Yeah, let's keep these trigger warnings in these books and make them as detailed as possible. That's what I like to do with mine. I don't. I do the basic, explicit language things. Yeah, because some don't like to hear cuss words, but I do go through and like really read my book and like, okay, wait, could this be something that might set somebody off?
Can I just ask a question? I just want to know, do people use common sense? I don't know. No, seriously. If the book says this is a poly romance, right? I don't know if anybody's gonna be blessed thou are the polyness. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be some cussing. I'm going to assume it's gonna be some fucking. I'm going to assume it's gonna be some illicit behavior. I'm just going to assume that. I just don't understand why people. If it's common sense not common anymore.
No, that's why I say in today's comment, it's just we have to do them, even though some of them still bypass the entire trigger warning page and still get mad with you.
That would be common sense. It's lacking these days. It definitely lacking.
It's lacking so hard.
I just don't understand why. Okay, so let's take E. Bowser, for instance. She had to make a post yet again.
I was so mad.
Where she said that okay, I'm not even say that. I'm trying to send her my thoughts because I'd be so irritated.
Listen,
why would you wait to book 4? Why would you wait to book 4 of a series to say you don't like it?
You read over 2,000 pages of a book, and now you don't like it. Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, I wanted to crash out for her because I was like, excuse me? Like, because granted, I love those books. Like, mine's in my closet. I only play by my pots. But it's like, how do you not? First of all, she has trigger warnings in the beginning of her book. And she tells you her characters are not going to be set in the right mindset that you might think they're supposed to be set in.
The first sentence says, sit on my face until you scream platinum. The first effing sentence says,
in the first book,
sit on my face until you scream platinum. That first sentence, that should have given you the information. This is going to be some foolishness and some mayhem going on in this book. Either you going to like it or you not.
At all. Like, please.
She tells you. She gives you definitions in the trigger warnings.
Oh, no, like,
what these kinks are. And
I ain't even bother to do that. Because I was like, you know what? The way they treat E. Bowser, and she breaks it down completely in the beginning of the book, they still ain't gonna pay attention if I put it in there. So I'm just gonna, hey, look.
It's here. You messed up because you were clueless. And a lot of it, I think it's clickbait. I wholeheartedly believe that. A lot of it is something wrong with not you, but whoever is reading these books and waiting for books to say they didn't like it.
They have a problem.
One thing, and it's in the other room. I read AA's her disclaimer. She said, respectfully, if you don't like this, fuck you.
And I don't blame her.
Now, hey, don't be in her inbox talking about you said fuck me. No, she said if you don't like it and you continue to read it and you be with the on the bullshit, she telling you fuck you.
Ahead of time. And I don't
If you don't like it, don't read it.
I literally say in my trigger warning page, this may not be for you. And baby love, it's okay. Close the book. Just close it.
Aubrey J said this is gonna be a whole lot of fucking and shit.
See?
If you don't like it, don't read it. Don't go past this page. Latoya Nicole says the same thing.
Yep. And still,
what the fuck is y'all doing?
Still will get the same damn review that says, oh, I didn't like this. It had too much going on. Or it was too many sex scenes.
Oh, it was too many sex scenes. Do you not know what erotica is?
Like, I don't understand. They listen.
I have read it multiple times because I read Memphis by author Alexandria House. She tell you all the time, if they not fucking in the first couple of pages, then what are we doing?
I don't even want to read it. My first chapter, y'all starting with the foolishness. Listen, I'm gonna warn you now. You read Love Unapologetic, y'all gonna be pissed with me, cause the first chapter, they is having a full on, everybody. So y'all
I don't understand it though. My thing is, if you're looking for a vanilla book, you need to find vanilla authors. Please. And I mean that as lovingly as I can say it. If you don't like that kind of book, you need to find vanilla authors.
Go read your contemporary books and leave us alone.
And hold on, they got to be careful with them contemporary books because I read, listen, Aisha Bridge, that damn Kimberly Brown, stop playing with them.
Because I didn't know she was
They need to go read Christian fiction on the other side.
Please, just go on over there.
Go on over there.
Because over here we thinking, okay?
Right. You need to read, if you look, maybe if that's too much for you, you might want to read another genre.
Yes, you got to change. Because, baby, over here it's not for you.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, these authors going for the fucking gusto. They listen, they going for the jugular. Look, my neck hurt. We hunching all the time. Listen, I had to check myself. I was like, wait, because I was writing the book, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get them too many scenes because I don't want to hear the foolishness. I just don't. Then I got mad at myself. I was like, no, we not toning shit down for nobody. No, you write what you write. And if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't.
And sure, listen, this one is about to get a lot wilder than the first.
Not nasty hunching. AA and Tasha, both of y'all are in timeout.
No, not Tasha.
Y'all are in timeout. I'm hollering.
You right.
Okay, so let's move on. So, what are you most proud of in your journey of being an author?
Most thing I'm proud of right now is the fact that so many people have actually wanted to read my book. And actually genuinely sat there and read it and enjoyed it and reached out to me. And I got an inbox full of messages. Now, granted, some of them is crashing out on me because they be like, girl, what the hell? But I
wanted to reach out to you at 2:30 this morning because I said, okay. Listen,
I tell everybody my inbox is open.
Listen, no. So I got off live last night. I said, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I went to sleep for a couple of hours and I woke back up and I was like, do I want to go back to sleep? And I said, no, I'm not sleepy, so I'm just gonna read until I fall asleep. From 12:30, 1 o'clock till about 3 o'clock this morning. It was me and Monty and Jax and Elmira. Baby, That table, the dining room table. I will never view that table again the right way. It was the table. It was the playroom for me. It was all. When I tell you, I read this book like my eyes was like this. It, it, it. I was stuttering because I was like, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. She gonna pass out. I was when I was on that plane and they was discussing the rules. I was like, "It's rules to this." He said, "Come on to this back room because you need some act right." Wait a minute, sir. Hold on. Clutching pearls, I did not have on.
And that's the reaction that I want every single time somebody reads one of my books. I want you guys to be
my sister told me, okay, so this is not my fault. So my sister told me to chill out on these live reactions and make sure I comb my hair because I just do them. I don't give a fuck. It's a this is this. I'm giving you authenticity.
And I want it all.
Reaction, my hair might be standing on top of my head, but you are getting an authentic reaction.
And I want every
I needed to put a little makeup on. Then it's not authentic anymore. So you blame her.
No, ignore her and give me the real. And if you feel like you just go partially listen to her, that is fine. You can go ahead and send me that message. I'm all right. We can talk. Listen, go ahead. Listen. I have K and them crashing out on me on a regular basis in my doggone DMs. I'm like, it's okay. I love it.
Listen, Skittles and I said Cookie and Skittles, y'all gonna have to get out of my room because Mama needs to go handle some business. She's got to figure out a thing or two and come down off this thing.
Listen,
if you got to do it back there, it's barely hanging on.
For me, if you do not have to grab your rose, I did not do that scene well enough. That is my go-to. And that is my stand in my head.
I didn't grab a rose. I grabbed something else.
Hey, whichever one you got the crab, it don't matter. I got a couple of them. It's okay, whichever one. If you don't have to grab one of them suckers, by the time that scene is over, I did not do my job. So I need to go back to the drawing board. And that's how I feel about it.
That put me to sleep. And I had to come down off of the... Because I'm a visual reader. I visualize what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, wait, hold on. And where was he? It's the girl is over there in the swing. Hold on. What?
But the crazy part about it is
that thing.
That was how it played in my head. I literally visualize when I'm writing, I can see the picture of what I want everybody in the room to be standing and sitting at, and who hunching who, and where everything is going. I can see it.
I'm just Daddy Long Stroke.
Listen.
D said, hold on, so you in trouble.
Yep. She was like, oh, wait a minute. I thought y'all forgot about that. No, they ain't forget about shit. Because she done held it in for so long. And them finding out she is just as bad as they are. Yeah, baby. My girl was nothing to be played with.
I have a question. Since you done write all this nasty shit, do you ever want to be traditionally published?
Honestly, no. I thought about it for a minute. I even had conversations with some other authors just to see who has been traditionally published and some who are no longer traditionally published and some who are hybrid. I'm good. I like to, the whole purpose of my writing is for me to get out everything that has been built up in me for all the years that I decided that I was going to live on somebody else's tightrope. It's how I felt, it's how I see it. And the moment I decided I wanted to live free, I was like, listen, there is no way in God's green earth anybody's going to put me back in a box again. And I feel if I go traditional, that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to say, "Oh no, that's not something that's going to sell." Excuse me. I've been selling these things before y'all came. No,
Right.
it,
Right.
it's selling. It's okay. And I just like my freedom. I don't. I give myself my deadlines because I just don't want to get off track all the time. I've been in the corporate call center world for 10 plus years with somebody sitting on my neck and chapping in the back of my ears. I'm good. I can't. Those days for me are over. Oh,
Is it hard to write a poly book? Was it hard? Was it hard to write a poly book?
no, surprisingly, it wasn't. The only thing for me, it was interesting to think about that other point of male view in the whole thing. And I was like, wait, because I am, listen, I am openly to everybody. Listen, yes, I go both ways. I like men and women. So there is not a chance in me that I could care less which way it's swinging. But to do the male's point of view, I did have to reach out to my best friend. I was like, hey, bruh, I need, like, I've heard it from other men during sex and after that type of scenes, but I need to hear from you. So I did reach out to my actual male best friend. Dean is actually based off of my crazy best friend. Lord, that boy is nuts. But we have never crossed that line, and he's all the way in a completely different state at this point. He gets on my last nerve. We've known each other since we were
Or do
in.
you want to?
I'm not gonna lie, it was a point that it almost happened. It was. It was a point that it almost happened. We got all us got a little too daggone drunk one year on my birthday, and it was about to go ham.
First of all, the tea that I am getting. What?
Listen,
Okay.
it was Lord.
Look, me and Tasha, me and you, we right here.
It Lord, that almost turned into a night that I was like, oh, wait a minute. I mean, we all still woke up in different places, but thank God, I was like, Lord, not my best friend. He was like, no, we didn't cross it. I was like, oh, praise God, because sir, I don't think we're gonna be able to jump back over that because I know what he's swinging with. Mm-mm. There wasn't no chance. No, sir. That's one of the reasons we never crossed the line because I know what he's swinging with. Ain't no way in hell, sir. No, you want for the no. You not gonna rearrange my insides and think you for to go back to somebody else. The devil's a lie. She better come on over here because we finna have to share. Nope, I wasn't even crossing that line.
Okay.
Tasha,
You look, shocking the hell out of me.
listen, I am an
Again,
open.
Ariel, wait a damn minute.
Listen, I have
Ah,
purposely at some point in time with my best friend, we have been out, going out, and it was a girl who had that just. I don't mind a confident woman. You can be confident all you want, but don't be conceited and just have egotistical. She thought she could just have any man in the doggone club, and she kept messing with my best friend. And I was just like, no, go ahead and get to her. He was like, friend, no, just go ahead and get to her. Watch, she be blowing up your phone for the next couple months. Because she just thought she was just the baddest shit back in school. I was like, no, get to her. Sure enough, that girl stalked him for about 2 years. He was like, you know what, this shit is your fault. I was like, hey, sir, I told you to go sling it. I didn't tell you to go have that girl calling home. Like, anybody tell you go do all that? You wanted to throw out the extra tricks. That was your fault. Yeah, me and my best friend is a mess. We a hot mess.
do you feel like y'all missed the mark?
No, not at all.
You sure?
Me and that fool, very. Because I've had way too many crazy.
You think that would ruin our friendship?
It would take it somewhere that we don't need.
Because I did
We
that. I did that. I had a really good friend, and he liked me, and I kept saying no, that's not gonna work. I was young, and it we decided to date, and the sex was awful.
Not the sex was awful. Lord, I was just hoping it was just gonna go. It what? Damn. I mean, I done had one of those, and first of all, I had two of those because one was big, and I was like, "Good sir, how you this big and you don't know what you're doing with it?" But
It wasn't even big. It was awful.
not the shrimp. Jesus Christ,
I'm not
sir.
gonna say it wasn't a shrimp. I'm just saying it was just he was younger. He might know what he's doing now. He just
Okay,
didn't then. And
okay.
I was young and wild, nigga. I was skinny. I was a size 5, size 7. This was
Listen,
half of me. And
that was me. I don't blame you. Hey, that's why I said, Lord, I don't need to go back to the size 1 through 6 ever again.
when I tell
Just
you I
put me
was
back at a
cute,
10.
I was
'Cause
cute.
that's as far as I
And
do.
listen, remember how you used to wear them spandex dresses? Well, I don't know because you're a little younger. I used to back in the 80s and 90s. You used to wear them spandex dresses, and you couldn't show your panty line, so you didn't have on no panties.
No, I remember the damn dresses.
Baby, when I say I was a force to be reckoned with,
Listen, I
and the
had my
Lord
own
said, let
days,
me put some weight on you because you out here doing the most.
and you know that.
Yes, I was fast. I I'm not gonna lie and say I wasn't. I was fast.
I know I was. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I had this lime green dress, $3.20, and my shoes might have been like $50, $60 at the time. That's a lot of money back in the 80s and 90s. $67 for some shoes. That was expensive.
It was.
And I had my little purse and my little lime green dress on. My mama said, your panty line is showing. My mama said, take them panties off. My mama. Rest in peace. I shall not lie on my mother. When I was
Listen,
outside with my coochie out.
listen, my mama. Well, I've always been a little too well endowed at the bottom area, so them little string things never worked for me.
Girl, my
Mama's like,
coochie
don't put
was
that
just
down.
outside.
Mom was like, no, you can't put that on and go out the door. No, I'm
My
gonna need
mama
you
was
to take
with
them
the
off.
foolishness.
My mom has always been with the foolish. I call my mother the little inch high private eye, okay? She missed her calling as an FBI agent. That lady that has a trip. But my mother has always been who she is, when she wanted to be, and how she wanted to be. And you ain't like it, you can kiss all that big booty she got back there. Suns out, buns out. Yes, ma'am. All of them. Oh, and back then these suckers were still big, but they set up. No, bro. Listen, so I completely understand the goal. I was out there wilding with them. I was out there wilding. Okay.
I'm just saying, y'all learned something new about me. All right. Let's move it along. Let's move it along. All right. What are 3 things that you must have in order to write?
Oh, must haves. I definitely have to have. I won't say chaos.
Noise?
I guess no. I take it back. I guess you might well say chaos because I think I work better in chaos. Like in those quiet moments, I can get some done. But when my kids is running through the house, they coming in, not the room, and all honestly, I get my best work done then because
Really?
it's the
Because you
foolishness.
blocking out as white noise to you.
Yeah, it's white noise for me. It's like, okay, my house is happy. My house is moving along. The kids is good. If I can hear these fools running around, that mean they alright. So all I got to focus on at this point is what's in front of me and who I'm about to have hunching on who and where everybody finna get hung up at if somebody act crazy. So definitely the chaos, that white noise is for me. Um, I typically have to have my notebook because I am definitely one of those mamas who forget from the damn bedroom to the kitchen. So I don't do a full on outline, but especially like with Love Unconventional, it's so many moving parts and different people that I have to set up. Now that one I had to write out every last character to make sure I kept the names the same. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it was a couple times that I had to go back and and edit the book. And like, wait, no, that's not what the hell her name was. It was something else. So definitely my notebook. And occasionally, because usually it's only those two things. Occasionally my candles have to be going, depending on what mood I'm in. I like certain smells, and it's a sensory thing for me. It brings in a certain scene for me too.
Okay.
If you notice, it gets more in detail as the books go, but you'll notice Lamira is always doing something with smells and music, and that's me. I like the smells kind of bring me a certain scene that I want to pull out, put in the book. The music are bringing me into a like, oh, are we hunching? Or we about to knock somebody off? So those two kind of battle for each other. So it's my candles and my music at the end of it. Because sometimes the kids, they go in their room and get quiet. So I need the music to play. So it's either or when it comes to the candles and music for the third one.
Okay. Um, what would your readers be shocked to know about you?
Ooh, my reader, it's a lot my readers would be shocked to know about me.
Girl, you
I
shocked me
haven't,
this whole damn interview, so go ahead.
um, my, I haven't shared much of my background. With most. Now you guys will notice something about me is I don't hold my tongue in real life or in my books. And I have never not claimed to be a little bit on the offside, okay? And when I say on the offside, yes, I have another personality that her name is Pebbles. She tends to act up, and that's the one that's gonna cuss you out clean as the day you came in this world and bring you back. And Pebbles is a little bit, that's my old alter ego wild side. Like when I used to go out to the club, that's what I used to turn into. It's literally tattooed on my leg. I used to go out, and when I went to the club, it was not Lala. My real name is Lainga. It wasn't her either. It was always Pebbles. Because when Pebbles go out, you are guaranteed to have the time of your damn life, because we just want to have a ball.
So my alter ego's name is Shakalandra.
Now, ma'am, why had
Shaki, let me tell you something about Shaki. Shaki be outside. Shaki is outside in the foolishness. She gonna get lost. She doing things. Nicole is
listen?
a calm version of life. Hey, let's be reasonable. Let's make sure that we're eyes crossed, eyes dotted, T's crossed. Shaki don't give no fucks about life, you, or nobody else. She is out for the time of her life. Okay, so I get it. Me and you are here because Shaki is outside. So when we was going to Dirty December in Africa, Shakalandra was going. Nicole was staying at home.
Oh, all right now, hold on.
Listen, Shaki needs air tags. I don't know who's showing up to Chicago. If it's Nicole or Shaki. I don't know.
Listen,
We're going to wait and see.
when it comes to me, we can play both. Now, because I did sign up to go to the Black Romance Festival next year, I am trying to wrap my head around getting to more events.
Yes.
Like I'm trying. I'm getting there little by little. But
I say start small. Start small.
I am.
Don't go in full throttle because that will overwhelm you, especially if you have anxiety issues and crowds might be a lot. And if it's gonna go the way that I think that it's gonna go, it might overwhelm you. Start small. Start
That's
small. Build your endurance because you want to be able to return back to another book event.
Oh yeah. Well, listen. Lala knows how to make Pebbles sit down somewhere. That's about the only thing I can say. Occasionally, she can go ahead and make Pebbles sit down and be like, "Look, bro, look, you can't mess with the money at this point in time. Go and sit down.
Right.
I'll let you back out later." But right now, I gotta stay forth, and we go get this money, and then
Right.
you can go ahead and act the fool once we get out the door.
Right.
Like that's not a problem. Like I can control that to that certain extent. Now, unless somebody comes and acts a little too crazy, then hey, look, all bets is off. I can't help you. Like, listen,
I don't think it's never like that. I think some people just are over eager to meet you. Some people are just over eager to be in your space because you're accessible. So just
yeah, and I can see that.
yeah, it's just the over eagerness, and sometimes people just feel like they are, they have the audacity to just do what the hell they want to do, and that's not.
Entitlement. But I also plan one of the things that I've already decided. I'm going to have to bring somebody with me to these events that can like, hey, look, she having her moment right now. Leave her alone.
Yeah,
Kind of
and
block
sometimes
off.
that's needed. You have to do what's best for you
Yeah, because
because you have to protect your peace.
my anxiety levels can rise pretty quickly sometimes, just off the bat. Unfortunately, from past events, like I said, Lamira is pretty much based on me. Yes, I was essayed a very, very long time ago. So my anxiety levels that is caused flare ups out of no damn well.
Now, if
And
she's sitting up at somebody's house with that butcher knife, I'm not playing with you either.
listen, leave me alone.
So here's a question: what other genres do you want to write in?
Oh, so there's already something in the works for two other genres. I am definitely doing I don't even know if I want to call it paranormal. I want to stick with fantasy because it's more so it's not going to be the typical werewolves and things of that sort.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say fantasy. I was doing some research. If you notice, Montavious and Jackson, his brothers, they are descendants from a Nigerian tribe called Yoruba. And I did some extra research on them, and I found some things that were fascinating. I was like, wait a minute. Okay.
What is?
It's okay. So they're not. It's kind of like, in a sense, kind of like the Black Panther because they are said to be descendants and have those type of creatures, panthers. There was supposed to be at some point a Lion King version of him. And it's a few other fairy type animals that are still in Africa that they say they're still there. And those, if you've heard of them before, the mermaids that are in Africa, which are not necessarily mermaids, there's a version of them in the book. But I think I kind of made them a little bit nicer than what they were really portrayed to be back in the day, only because of the backstory of them. Like I was like, listen, they're already technically supposed to be slaves who jumped off the ships and are just pissed at this point. Just pissed at life, and that's why they're pulling everybody down who comes into the water. But I wanted to take them on a different journey.
Okay.
To find some peace.
Interesting.
They gonna find some peace.
A fantasy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fantasy for sure. I've already dipped my toe and done the whole dark romance because that's what the Frederick family is. That's completely dark romance. Them fools is just nuts. I am going to have a mafia romance come out.
What?
Yeah, I had one written years ago that I revisited not so long ago and was like, wait, I could play on this a little bit more. All right, your girl has learned some new skills when it comes to the writing thing. So I was like, okay, we gonna switch this mafia romance up just a little bit. It's not gonna be the typical male mafia romance. I'll say it like that.
Okay. Okay. I'm excited.
And I don't think I can do contemporary. I don't know if I can go that soft. I might try it though. I might. But I don't think my crazy brain can go that soft. I married my dead cousin's husband wasn't even supposed to be as crazy as it was. I was trying to do a softer, just a little spice and drama. But the characters just talking to me and it was like, nah, we ain't nothing timid over here. So So it just went left.
Naima said you can try, friend.
Listen, I am going to try. I really want to try all genres
I should
at
say
least.
come to the south side. I'm dead.
Listen, I want to do all genres.
You just gotta tap into your soft side.
But that's the thing. I don't think that I am not soft.
I'm not playing.
I don't think that I'm not soft. Yes, I have that side of me that, baby, we got to get something done. We getting done. Like,
Right.
you're not gonna come play in my family face and think I'm just gonna sit here and be, oh no. But when it comes to the family, I feel like I got soft. Like the kids, they all lovey
You
dovey.
did. It was kind of soft.
So it's for me. That's about maybe. I'm going to try to push it to get a little bit softer and let the men handle it. Sometimes I'll try. I don't know.
But he can be soft and she's hard.
And you know what? I've thought about that. But in real life, that would turn me off. And I'm like, I don't know if I could write it. I don't. And I would have to literally find a man who's like that to kind of pick his brain. And I don't know none. I don't know any. Yeah, see, Ariel, you get where I'm coming from. I can't deal with a soft man in real life.
And she can be a little unhinged. Or
Yeah,
they both
I
can
know
be
Ariel
soft.
can.
Or they both can be soft. With a
We
little
don't-
drama.
I'm gonna work it out.
I'm waiting. You let me know when you finish because I want to read that shit. To see how soft it is.
Listen, you could be the first one I message. Hey, I need your opinion on this because I don't know if it was soft enough.
I want to know because I really want to know. Okay, kind of question. What's one thing you always include in your books?
One thing I will always include is a woman who knows herself.
Okay.
The whole point of the books is a healing thing for me, and I want to show us as women, like, hey, we cannot have a man and still have everything going. We can have our man and still have everything going. No matter what, she's going to be emotionally healed on her own, and it more than likely, for the most part, for right now at least, will be single happy mothers.
Okay.
That has been that's going to be my focus for the next probably good, I would say, 6 books. It's going to be happy single mothers that are, well, some of them are going to be mostly in the STEM lifestyle, technology, medicine, things of that sort. I want to show us in that light.
Describe yourself in one word.
Who? For me, that is versatile.
Okay. I got that.
I can definitely adapt myself to most situations.
Kind of thing. We're asking some of our favorite questions.
Unapologetic, yes, Kay, you're right.
Yes. I would say bold. You're bold. I like that. Name something that everybody loves but you hate.
Oh my god. Now, is it a certain category you want to put that in?
Mm-mm. Anything.
Because I'm about to be real random with it.
That's fine.
And this is a black thing. I hate black eyed peas.
I'm shocked. I mean, I'm not shocked because I know you're from the South, but really, I love them. But go ahead.
I can't stand them damn thing. And it is. I grew up in the South. My mother grew up in Alabama, where I am right now. I grew up in Miami, Florida. So South is all up and through me, but I can't stand the big old black eyed peas.
I like black peas, purple whole peas. I like all them peas. I don't like green peas. I don't like green peas.
I eat those before I eat black eyed peas.
I like a good old black eyed pea
Oh,
and some cha
yeah,
cha sauce.
that's keeping it in the food. I don't know why that one popped up because my mother was about to make some black eyed peas the other night. Um, oh, now this one might hit some people nerve. Give me one of the one of the things that I cannot stand, even though I am fluent in my sexuality. I don't care which side it is that I'm messing with at the point in time, sexually at least. Um, I don't like to be called a part of the LGBTQ community. I don't. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Back in the day, when I was younger, I was fine with it. Go ahead and give me my ribbon. Now I feel like the movement has turned into bullies. I really have, because I had a friend who was transgender, but he did not label himself as man or female. He just said transgender is what he was. And he got bullied by so many on social media in the community because he stood up for somebody who said um, it was an issue with somebody at a hospital and something with the woman being mislabeled or something like that. And he stood up for the guy in the situation, was like, she wasn't medically that particular person, so I could not label her that because of the situation that they were in. And they tore him to shreds.
What?
And I was like, see, this is exactly why I have taken all the flags and everything out, because it's turned into a bully situation for me. I don't like that vibe. Like, I am all for demanding our respect as human beings to practice our life as we see fit, but we can't demand people to want to like us, is what I feel like it's coming to. And I ain't with that. Like, you can't demand people like you. You can only demand that they don't put their hands on you because of how you decide to live your life.
Right.
And whole cancel culture mess is just made it even worse. I was like, y'all have lost the whole point of the movement.
Right.
It's to keep us from being knocked down when we go out in these doggone streets because we want to live free and be who we want to be with who we want to be with.
So, I mean, is the term sexually fluid offensive?
No. Don't mind me not. Well, see, also, you got to remember, I grew up 80s, 90s. I'm not that sensitive. You can say what you want. It don't. For me, as my mother used to say, if it does not pertain to you, let it fly. And that's just how I go. I don't. That's why I don't care about labels. Like, listen, whatever whatever you want to call yourself, let me know. I will always be respectful to how other people want to be labeled, but at the same time, I ain't labeled nothing. I like what I like when I like it, and that's just what it is.
Okay, that's good. I like that. My sister, I get a lot of questions, and she does not always answer them for me. So when I ask questions, it's because I genuinely want to know, because she feels like it's like talking to your mama. I was like, girl, I'm your sister. I'm asking you stuff. I be wanting to know. Just read this book. I don't want to read a book. I want to know your experience.
My brother was scared to ask about it.
I'm asking. So I have to ask once, because she'll talk to one sister, but she won't say it to me. So I asked one sister to ask her so she could tell her so she
at least get your answer one way or another. No, I don't, and that's the other thing everybody has just gotten so extremely sensitive of just about everything.
Yeah.
Like, what happens?
I just, everybody has it's whether it's, you said I was dark, or, I mean, I don't know.
It's always something.
It is. It is always something.
So that's why I'm like, just whatever. If it don't apply, let it fly. And I tell my kids the same thing. If it ain't you, don't worry about it. If it is you, You choose how you react to it, though. Now, if anybody putting their hands on you,
That's different.
you, in all honesty, just walk off.
Right. But if it's going to affect your livelihood, then yes, you might want to address it. But if it really ain't affecting your livelihood, sometimes you just have to let it be.
Let ignorant people be, because they gonna still be ignorant no matter what. You can talk to them until you are blue in the face, and they still gonna
Absolutely.
be who they is.
Which is crazy to me.
She's weird.
Let's see here. Um, Fill in the blank. Blank is life. Anything. It doesn't have to be book related.
No, for me, love is life.
Really?
Like I want the not necessarily couple love because girl is single as a dollar bill. Okay, it has been for a very long time, but having certain people around you that truly love you, that's life for me. Like you can't do it alone. I don't care what nobody say. You can't do it. You can love yourself all you want. You cannot go in this life alone with no love whatsoever from somebody else.
Right.
If
What
you,
about your pen? Your pen is
my pen is Lala B because it's a
I'm
mixture.
not fooling with you.
It's a mixture of, for me, you get a little bit of Lainga, which is like I said, my first actual name. But you get a little of Lala. Lala is a mixture of Lainga and Pebbles.
Okay.
She's free. Lala has become the free version of myself. She is absolutely bold, just like you said, in whatever comes up, comes out. I will try to filter it sometimes a little bit just to be on the respectful side, or try to not necessarily filter it, but say it in a way that don't rip your heart out
Mm-hmm.
when I give it to you, but you still go get the truth
Mm-hmm.
one way or the other. So that's why I stuck with Lala. And then on top of that, I didn't want people trying to figure out how the heck to say my first name. I've been dealing with that all my life. I ain't wanted to know. I said we can cut that
I
out.
get that. I get that for real.
I was like, we finna cut that out immediately. Lala. Mm-hmm.
And just make it simple. But they
Yep.
try to figure they you know when it's on the other side, they try and figure out how to fuck that up.
Listen, you will be amazed at how many times I have been called Linda, Linga, Longa, all type of crazy foolishness. I was so happy when I was at a job that was like, no, you can say Lala on the phone. Thank you. Because I'm sick of these people. And even they still screw that up.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Let's see. Couple more questions, and then we're gonna do this long list of laundry announcements.
Hey, you do
Uh,
your announcements.
uh, what advice would you give to new authors?
Same one I got. Be yourself. Write what you are actually feeling, what you want to write. Yeah, you can look out for the trends all you want, but those trends are only going to get you so far. You got to be authentic to yourself and your writing skills,
Right.
or in your depths of what you are willing to research, because it's gonna take a lot of that. No matter which, no matter which way you go, it's gonna take a lot of research.
Okay. Um, my favorite questions.
Uh oh.
If you can invite, if you can induct three authors into the Author Hall of Fame, who would they be?
Oh, now that one is not a hard one for me because my main one at the top of my list is Miss E. Bowser.
Okay.
I love that woman down completely. First of all, she's sweet outside of the books, but her pen game is baby. That lady is lethal.
Monstrous. Listen, monstrous.
She is a monster
She's
with
a
that
giant.
pen.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, we gonna have to go with my baby Miss Wintertime. I
Okay.
feel like she is kind of underrated because she's kind of quiet. But baby girl, when I read her vampire book, Chosen by a Vampire, I was on cloud 9 for like a good 3 days. And I was like, man, you gonna be able to top this? And sure enough, she topped it every time I read anything after her. I was like, yes, ma'am. Okay. You got me for life. And then my other one would be Miss B Love. Sorry, the baby is over here. Stop tickling me. Oh, he's so aggravating. That's my oldest. He's just a pain in my butt. But definitely Miss B Love too, because I love how that woman has built an entire brand around just absolute black love.
Yeah.
Like, she get a little crazy every now and then. She got her drama here and there, but it's pure black love.
Right.
And I just love it. And then to build the whole publishing company with along, and you bring it along your black girls with you.
Right.
I love every bit of it. I ain't heard nothing bad about it, so we gonna keep it at that.
And that's that. If you can invite 5 authors to dinner, who would they be and why?
Still them 3. And I'm gonna have to add Micah to the group. Micah gotta come on to the front of the congregation, sir. Because that man's pen game is dangerous as well. I love me some Micah, and he is the coolest to sit up there and chat with. Because he got some stories to tell. And I want to hear them. I want to get a couple of glasses of wine or whichever drink he needs. I want to hear these stories. Hey, E. Bowser too, because I don't know. The way she writes some of them scenes, I'd be like, man, you got something to tell me? You just a little too like, it's only so much research can make you come across in these books as knowing what you're talking about. Experience, on the other hand, is a whole other beast. And that's listen, I need them stories. Now we already know my wintertime, I need my little sweet girl there. She's a sweetheart. We gotta balance out the crazy in the table. I don't know how much more it's gonna be balanced out though with bringing my other crazy to the table, and that's Miss Masterpiece.
She's sweet as pie.
She's sweet as pie. Oh yeah, I know. But what she be putting in them books, I need to know what's in her head.
Look who's enjoying the chat.
But even listen, I need them too, right there at the table with me, because I want to pick brains. Because, ma'am, first of all, Masterpiece's catalog is freaking amazing. Like, like, her catalog is crazy, and so is E's. Like, ma'am, y'all 20 books in the game, and y'all still going happily and thriving. I need to pick brains. And I think that would be a table of knowledge that's on a whole nother level.
I love that. I love that. They have not been inducted into the Author Hall of Fame.
I don't know why. Them women is dangerous. Like, I love all
None
of
of the authors that you put in there have been inducted.
And Micah is coming in, baby. I can tell he's going to be a force to be reckoned with when the rest of that catalog get hit. That man, his knack for the crazy and the messy, and he give you just enough not to piss you off. I mean, you get a little tad bit pissed here and there, but it's like, okay, you make me mad, but then you throw in one of these crazy scenes with this man and the tractor and the battery, and just like, okay.
I'm going to start keeping record of the Author Hall of Fame, because I feel like that is something that we need.
No, we definitely do, because I don't even understand why they wouldn't be, why nobody ain't said them, because I love them. I have my older authors, of course, Ashley Antoinette that I loved back in the day, Jessica Watkins that I carried back in the day, but I like to look at the new ones. Like, y'all been in the game for a minute, and I definitely appreciate what y'all have done in the game to get us where we at right now, to being able to tell some of these crazy behind stories, but them right there, them 5, yeah, I gotta have them at the table with me. I have to.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so you ready to pop your shit a little bit?
I mean, we can go ahead and do that.
Okay, so how many projects do you anticipate for the rest of 2025?
Oh, there are at least a good 10 books.
For 2025?
Yeah,
You releasing two a month?
it's gonna be, yeah. Because I am balancing myself between finishing off the Fredericks family and it's these
You
short
not
stories.
finished?
No. So
Bastard.
you just getting Dean. You are going to get a book for Chase. You're going to get a book for Demetrius, which we call Meech. You're definitely going to get my little wild child, Marsh. Now the Marsh is gonna be the one that's gonna take you out. I'm just gonna warn you now. Because Marsh done went all the way off the reservation. And y'all gonna get a little bit of that. All the brothers get the book? Yes.
Is money
Now
getting a book?
who?
Money. The
I am thinking about that because Money is starting to get to be one of those characters that everybody is starting to flock.
uh-oh. Got stuck. Lala. We're gonna have to edit this out. You back? You back? She might have to drop out and come back. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hey, Rowdy. Yeah, she's gonna have to come back. Hey, y'all. I'm dead. Hey, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, here she go. And we're gonna wrap it up. I don't see you. Lala, click the like button because I don't see you. Hey, Nick. Okay. Okay. There you go.
Yep, I am not sure what happened. It just
We'll edit. Don't worry, we edit that out.
it just blanked out. But yeah, each brother will get their own book. Money and True were my two orphans, so
Money True.
they're
And then
starting.
Bricks. I need, what's his name? Bricks?
Brinks.
Brinks.
Um,
I need a story.
we gonna see about Brinks, and the only reason is you might be pissed off with Brinks when you read the next book.
I'm not playing with you. Okay, moving on, cause I'm about to be upset. Where can the people find you?
You can find me on TikTok. I am on Instagram. I even have a Facebook group right now going on. It's all Arthur Lala B. You can also get your sets that are going to be combined with each book. Love Unapologetic has its own scrub scent, which is watermelon. It will be on the website by the 14th. The website is sipandgrabyouabook.com. There are
And grabyouabook.com.
yes.
Okay.
The link is in the bio.
And are we gonna try and make an event this year or next year?
Money tight right now, so it won't be this year I'll be out, but I will definitely be out and popping next year.
Okay.
Now, let's y'all decide to go ahead and do your thing with these books. Then, hey, I never say never, but for right now, I know for sure buddy tight. So it'll definitely be a next year thing. But y'all go ahead and pop y'all thing with them books on the website, then I'll be there.
Okay. Um, anything else? Any shout outs before I pop my shit?
Oh, tell my K Bay, one of my listen, I love that girl. Because from the moment I dropped the book Love Unconditional, she has been on my ass and been the sweetest person and just oh my goodness. I love her to death. I Kay, if you still in here with me, boo, thank you. E Bowser too, because baby, he done kicked me a couple times. She done told me about myself. And then gave me some advice and she done gave me some tips and tricks. So definitely those two, listen, I love y'all. Thank you.
Okay. All right, y'all. Here comes the
Uh-oh. The church
long
announcements.
girl. Long list. It's really not. So a lot of you know that I have a PR company and I am trying to incorporate a reasonable priced plan for authors so that we can highlight you even more. So with my PR company, which is the Booked and Busy PR company, no stretch, you guys know me by that, so might as well keep it. Um, I help with art teams, I help with street teams, and I help you develop a marketing plan. So consults can be scheduled on my website, bookedandbusy.square.site. Um, I am on Instagram, Threads, Substack, Blue Sky, here on TikTok and YouTube. Please, please, please like and subscribe. I have been very active on YouTube, uploading my reading reactions and my book reviews. Also, my Nicole's thoughts, because I be having thoughts. So you can follow my playlist as well as the interview will be in its entirety over on YouTube, edited, of course. All right. Events that I will be participating in that I know that I'm confirmed in going. I'm not ones that I want to go to. These are the ones that I am confirmed in going. So I'm going to the Boozy Book Tour Chicago, October 17th through the 19th. A time will be had. I will be there podcasting live. So authors, if you're going to be in Chicago, I'm coming to talk to you. Okay. The Boozy Book Tour in Las Vegas, the Melanin Ball. I'm there. Whatever you see going on in Chicago and in Las Vegas, act like I ain't there. Mind your business. I know I'm going to be Shakwalandra. I know this. Shaki will be making an appearance. Just know, a time is going to be had. Mind your business. Don't be putting me all on blast. I know what I'm doing. Okay? So, if I'm not doing nothing, then Nicole was in the building. Right. Yeah, Shaki is coming. Shaki will be there. So that is February 27th through March 1st. Am I correct, Shannon, for the Boozy Book Tour of Chicago and Las Vegas? Now, they also have an event in Arlington, Virginia. That's in July. I don't know the dates. I'm sorry. They will go to the Boozy Book Tour .square.site and you can get all the dates. If you have questions, if you're looking for author tables and such, you're looking for your tickets, because when I tell you Las Vegas and Chicago is going to be a time, and they might be sold out by the time you decide you want to go closer to the time, because I'm already going. I'm trying to tell you what I know. I'm trying to tell you what I know. A time will be had. The Rita Baker gonna be there. If y'all don't know who the damn Rita Baker is, y'all better get on your Zoom, because them cookies and the cake jars is the business. Okay.
I'm waiting on my cookies right now.
Okay. So we'll get to Erica in a minute. Now, so those are the two events that I'm going to. So in April of 2026, I will be hosting the Cali Author Converse and Denim book takeover, hosted by author Shelley. Well, given by the author Shelley P. I will be hosting. A time is going to be had. I probably won't have no voice come Sunday because I'm
No,
talking
you.
cash shit through the whole event. It's going to be a time. I don't know who's going to be hosting, Nicole or Shaki. Who knows? But a time is going to be had. A time will be had. So that is April 24th and 25th, 2026. All right. Um, in September 4th through the 6th, I'm hosting an event. Nicole, shocking, right? This will be a Nicole event, not Shaki. Shaki needs to go somewhere and have several seats by this time.
Okay.
So she's going to behave. So this is September 4th through the 6th. A time will be had Friday night. Friday, we will have a tour of Oakland, San Francisco. Friday night, we will have a tennis shoe ball.
Ooh.
Get your dresses ready and your or your tuxes or whatever you're wearing and your shoes, your tennis shoes, because it's going down. Saturday, we will be in the countryside of Napa. We'll be doing 5 wineries. We will be leaving early in the morning. So just know this. Just know this. A time is going to be had. And it's something, and everything is subject to change. Just know that. Because I don't want to tire you out so bad, but I want you guys to be fulfilled in what's going on here in the Bay Area. This is the tentative plan. Keyword, tentative. So Saturday, 5 wineries. Saturday night is a Jersey and Jordan game night.
Ooh. Early is a bit rough.
Bam! Okay. And then Sunday, we will be doing brunch downtown Napa. I will be checking out this place in the next couple of weeks while I'm on vacation. Hopefully, while I'm on vacation. And if not on vacation, while I'm on hiatus for sure. Because when September rolls around, I want to be able to have your registration. So if you guys need to do Klarna or Afterpay or whatever it is that y'all need to do in order to attend this event, then that's what you need to do. And then Sunday's brunch, along with some wine tastings. Brown Estates is in downtown Napa. They have a tasting room. It's the only Black winery in Napa. You know we going, right?
Let's go.
Okay. Friday, we will be visiting the oldest Black-owned bookstore in the country, Marcus Bookstores.
Nice.
Be ready, because we going. Okay? So that's the Napa trip, September 4th through 6th. More information will be coming. The schedule will be finalized by the time registration rolls around. Now, Black businesses that I support. One business I support is my book club. The books we love to discuss. I don't talk about them enough. If you're looking for a good book club that's all about the books and no drama, the books we love to discuss. You can always contact Darrell. You can contact Jazz. Jazz Reads. I think it's Jazz Reads. You can contact Books Unlocks 90 and Charmy Reads 81. Or Chair Mama Reads or Daybook. Any of them, they can guide you into the book club. They have a Geneva where they have the list of books that they're discussing. They have freebies in there. They have a link for the book to put your discussions on the book club if you don't want to do it live. When I say it's a time is had over there. So y'all make sure y'all support the books we love to discuss. The second business that I like to shout out is the Literary DFW. What are you doing if you are not in her bookstore? What are y'all doing? Because when I tell you she carries all the good books that she can put her hands on. Because some of y'all don't make the books available so she can put them in her store. She just updated her book list. Y'all missing out. Y'all missing out. Shannon does a fabulous job. She also does author merch. She do covers. That's on the low. She has a spinning night with a book box. Y'all stop playing. This ain't beautiful, huh?
Shannon
It
is
is
our
always
Renaissance woman.
it's always filled with so much stuff. Make sure y'all support Shannon because she don't do this for her. She don't charge nearly as much as she should. Hmm? She don't charge nearly as much as she should. The other business I would like to highlight is an editing service. It's marked by Tylee. When I say that girl be doing the Lord's work, she is doing the Lord's work. I know y'all ain't seen on online because she ain't got damn time. That girl is editing somebody's book right now. Right now. She stay editing. She busy, busy, busy. So if you're trying to get on her calendar, you try, and she pays. She's girl. Get your words right. Her prices are fair.
The other way.
Her prices are fair. Make sure you pay her wage. Don't be trying to do her, because then that's a problem with me. If you're looking for teas, the Urban Tea Room. She custom blends. She has 150 custom blends, and then she got some more. She got this. What is it called? The peach Bellini. Who does that in a tea? I'm trying to tell you something. If you want to turn your books into characters, and she creates a book tea box for you, she's fire, and the teas are good. They not store bought. These teas are good. She got watermelon too. Stop playing. When I tell you, it's an experience to drink her teas. Natalie is all that. If you're looking to get your book sprayed, you try to create a special edition. The Bibliophile Boutique by Jess is going to get them goddamn books together. And they are beautiful. Okay? Pay her wage because she spent a lot of time making sure it is perfect. Okay? She also does art teams and street teams. So I ain't the only one. Okay? If you're looking for some sweet delights, Erica, listen, let me tell you something. I just lost my damn mind on her site. I bought 4 flavors of cookies for Father's Day because me and my daddy, we going to taste all these cookies and I'm going to record him tasting the cookies. And about 2 cake jars because Storm and Latoya Nicole is not going to have all the fun with these goddamn cake jars. I'm going to have fun too. Storm flying up out her chair, and the Latoya Nicole can't put the damn cake jar down. I want that in my life. Big Mac season is in still.
That's my next order.
Make sure that you support them. All of their links are in my bio. I also have authors that I work with: Latoya Nicole, Cherie C. Carr. I'm working with Micah Rain. I work with Solar Black. I've done consulting for them. Follow them, check them out, buy their books because this shit is fire. Okay? So that's all I got today. Make sure y'all follow me. Make sure you guys like and subscribe on YouTube. That goes a long way with me. If TikTok should go away, that will be my home. All right? So, Lala, thank you so much for coming on. You want me to email you for part 2?
Yes, send me your email. I will go ahead and send you the digital copy.
I'm getting to email you right now while before I start book 2 or something. I mean, somebody else's book. because I need to finish out to see what these Fredericks are
Well,
doing.
Love Unapologetic is shorter, so it's not 400 pages. You got to worry about it in this one.
How many pages?
176.
Oh, I'll finish that tonight. I, I'm sending it to you in a few minutes. Uh, authors, this coming up. I forgot to tell you, coming up on Pop Your Shit for this month, because you guys know that season 1 is ending at the end of the month. I'm not doing any interviews in July or August, and season 2 will start in September sometime. I will let you guys know at the end of August, of June, when season 2 will start. So,
Oh, you're taking a long break.
I listen. I got a newsletter that I'm trying to curate. I also have some type of author spotlight that I'm trying to figure out. Also, and I don't know if that's going to be on my Substack or not. I'm trying to figure that out. But coming up on Pop Your Shit, I have the beautiful, the talented, and she's so sweet, Naima, and A Sabrine. Saturday, I have Micah Rain and Ernest Lee. Sunday, I will be off because I have to go celebrate my own damn daddy. On Monday, the 16th, I have BB Reed. If y'all was wondering about the end of grade, we go listen. We talking about it.
Yeah,
we talking about Crucible, huh?
No.
We talking about it. Thursday, the 19th of June, I have Bella J. She has a new book coming out, and she got this whole thing going on. So just hold on to your horses, because baby, it's going down with Bella J. The Friday, the 19th, I have Miss Jazzy. I have not confirmed her, but I will confirm her. And then on the 21st of June, which is Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, Storm is hosting the Summer Solstice Vision Board Party for the last 6 months of the year. Y'all better be there if y'all serious about your business, because I got shit to put on my vision board, because I need stuff to come to fruition. What I need to come to fruition is $1, so I don't have to go to work. That part. So I'm trying to figure out how I can retire tomorrow.
Okay.
On the 21st, I have Sylvester Barzy. On the 23rd, which is Monday the 23rd, I have Author Son. On the 26th, I have Monique Good. On the 27th, I have Miss Naughty Kinky Self, Miss Aria Days. And then on Sunday the 29th, I have narrator D. Lewis. If y'all don't know who his wife is, it's A.A. Lewis. But D. Lewis is solidified in these streets too. Stop playing. Don't play on that man talk, because when I tell you time is going to be had, it's going to be had. And then on June 30th, my last interview for season 1. I'm not doing no more. I don't care. June 30th, my last interview is going to be author C.M. Campbell. Okay? So make sure y'all tune in. A time is going to be had this month. I know it's a lot going on in June, but July, I'm going to take a week to gather myself, and then we're going to go into getting on Storm nerves.
Sounds like fun to me.
Getting on Shannon nerves. Because I'm going to be trying to come up with some ideas to make sure that they get the things that they want to happen. Okay? So, y'all, a time is going to be had. Just know that. Make sure that you are supporting all your authors. If you're not following Lala B, please follow. Read her books if you like getting messy. If you like a good politics. If you like some good foolishness and some mayhem, please follow. So make sure that you're following her on all her platforms. Again, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you.
It was a pleasure. It was definitely a great birthday gift.
Good. Happy birthday. And wait,
I'm going to go have my
Chevelle is giving you your flowers, love. Tasha said amazing interview. It was a good time.
Yes, it was. It was. My
So
nerves
thank
were calm.
you. I wish you the best luck. This will not be the last time you're on the Booked and Busy podcast.
No, thank you. Thank y'all. Have
Bye,
a good
y'all.
night.
Happy
Bye.
reading, y'all.